The moon is about to become the next battlefield in the race for power. Not with rockets or soldiers, but with nuclear reactors. The United States, China, and Russia are now locked in a high-stakes competition.
And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together, back to the moon and beyond.
To build the first operational nuclear power station on the lunar surface. Whoever wins will control the energy lifeline for future moon bases, and possibly the gateway to Mars. This is no science fiction. The plans are real, the deadlines are set, and the stakes could change the future of space exploration forever. The world is witnessing a new space race, and this time, the finish line isn't the moon itself, it's control over its future. The United States, Russia, and China are no longer just competing for prestige, they're competing for power. In the 1960s, the goal was to plant a flag. Today, the goal is to build the infrastructure that will decide who stays. NASA is accelerating plans for a permanent lunar presence under the Artemis program. China, together with Russia, is pushing the International Lunar Research Station, a massive joint base planned for the moon's south pole. At the heart of this race is one crucial technology: nuclear power. Because on the moon, solar energy alone won't survive the 2-week lunar night. Whoever masters nuclear energy on the moon will control the power lifeline for every base, every mission, and every step toward Mars. This is no longer a symbolic race. It's a battle for strategic dominance, one that could define the next century of space exploration. At the heart of a lunar nuclear reactor is a compact, high-efficiency core, built to run for years without refueling. Unlike solar arrays, it's unaffected by the 2-week lunar night, delivering constant power for habitats, mining equipment, and life support systems. Heat from the reactor is converted into electricity through Stirling engines or advanced thermoelectrics, feeding a closed-loop system designed for zero-waste release. The entire unit is shielded against radiation and micrometeorites, and small enough to be delivered by a single heavy-lift rocket. Once landed, robotic arms deploy radiators and cooling towers, locking the reactor into a stable footprint on the regolith. It's this combination of durability, autonomy, and high output that makes nuclear power the ultimate energy source for a permanent human presence on the moon. For all the promises of clean, endless power, a lunar reactor is also a magnet for conflict. The moon's resources are limited. The best sites for nuclear plants sit in sunlit highlands near frozen water reserves. And under the Outer Space Treaty, no nation can claim territory in space. But that hasn't stopped countries from racing to stake their presence. A reactor isn't just an energy source, it's a foothold, a strategic asset that could control mining zones, communication hubs, and even military logistics. Every deployment will test fragile international agreements. And one misstep could trigger a new kind of land rush, one played out under a black sky with no law to stop it. A working reactor on the moon would be more than a milestone. It would be a blueprint for powering the solar system. With constant, reliable energy, lunar bases could grow into permanent settlements, supporting mining, research, and manufacturing in ways solar power never could. The same designs could be scaled and adapted for Mars, where long nights and dust storms cripple solar arrays. Nuclear surface power could sustain deep space habitats, fuel refineries, and even the next generation of propulsion systems, opening the door to human missions far beyond Earth's orbit. In the race to explore the cosmos, whoever masters off-world nuclear power first could shape the future of space for centuries to come.